Welcome to the deep dive. This week we're really honing in on the big crypto stories from April 13th right through to the 20th, 2025.
Yeah, quite a week.
Definitely. We've got a whole bunch of headlines here covering everything from price jumps, some key regulatory stuff, and even new tech. The goal is, to figure out what really moved the needle last week.
Exactly. And it's a diverse mix. You've got meme coins, serious ETF developments. It really shows how many different forces are at play in crypto right now.
Okay, so let's kick off with the market. XRP saw that pretty significant 20% jump after the Trump tariff pause announcement. What's the connection there, do you think?
That's a good question. It's possible the market, or at least some traders, see that pause as maybe a sign of a slightly less restrictive economic policy coming.
And that benefits crypto somehow.
Potentially assets like XRP, yeah, which have had, some positive regulatory hints recently. It definitely suggests the crypto market is sensitive to these broader economic wins.
Interesting. Meanwhile, Bitcoin seemed, well, relatively calm, sitting in that $82,000 to $85,000 range.
Right.
Pretty steady.
What does that kind of stability tell us, if anything?
Well, it could just be the market taking a breather, sort of consolidating after maybe some bigger moves, absorbing the news before whatever comes next.
Or maybe a sign of, I don't know, maturity, finding its footing.
That's possible too, yeah. Less knee-jerk reactions, perhaps.
Then there was Solana. Its DS volume apparently shot past Ethereum's $15 billion, I think.
Yeah, that's a big one. Really significant shift in the DeFi space.
So what's driving that? Just speed and cost?
Largely, yes.
Yeah.
Solana's perceived advantages in transaction speed and lower fees seem to be attracting a lot of volume, really challenging Ethereum's, long-held top spot in DeFi.
It fuels competition, which is probably good overall.
Definitely pushes innovation.
And then, completely flipping the script, Fartcoin, up 364%. Just pure meme coin mania. Seems like it. It's pretty wild, isn't it? These rallies really just underscore the power of community sentiment and, frankly, speculation online. FOMO is a powerful driver.
Fear of missing out, right?
Yep.
Not much fundamental value there usually.
Very little, typically. It's a different kind of game.
Okay, let's switch gears to regulation. Big news with the SEC approving options, trading for Ether ETFs.
Yes, that is significant.
What does that practically mean? More institutional adoption.
Precisely. Options give institutions and sophisticated traders more ways to manage risk and gain exposure. It signals a growing acceptance of Ethereum by regulators, makes it feel more like a, established asset.
Okay. And sticking with ETFs, we saw the first leveraged XRP ETF announced in the U.S.
Right. Another layer of financial product.
Leveraged means bigger potential gains, but also much bigger risks, correct?
Exactly that. It aims to amplify XRP's daily returns, maybe 2x or 3x. But that amplification works both ways. Losses can mount very quickly. It's definitely not for everyone.
Needs a strong stomach, I imagine.
And a good understanding of the risks, yes.
Now, over in China, the crackdown continues. Reports say they're holding something like $1.4 billion in seized Bitcoin.
Yeah, that's a substantial amount. It just highlights the very different paths countries are taking, doesn't it?
Absolutely. While some places open up, China stays very strict.
And that seizure fund just shows they're serious about enforcement against what they deem illicit crypto activity.
Okay, shifting to tech for a moment. Hashkey launched an AI platform for Hong Kong's Web3 push, AI and blockchain intersecting.
Yeah, that's quite forward-looking. Combining AI with Web3, it could lead to smarter contracts, better security, maybe more personalized user experiences within decentralized apps.
So Hong Kong is really trying to position itself as a hub there.
Seems that way, yes. They're actively trying to foster innovation at that cutting edge.
And also on the tech side, Bitcoin's hash rate hit a zettahash. That sounds enormous.
It is enormous. A zettahash is a trillion gigahashes per second. It basically reflects the immense amount of computing power dedicated to securing the Bitcoin network. Makes it incredibly resilient.
More secure than ever, essentially.
In terms of raw computing power backing it, yes.
Okay, one last point from the headlines. The Trump deregulation pause affecting crypto lawsuits. What are the ripples from that?
Well, the immediate impact is uncertainty, really. For the cases already in motion, a pause like this could mean delays, maybe strategic shifts from either side.
So it throws a bit of a wrench in the works.
It potentially does. And longer term, it sort of highlights how political shifts can directly influence the legal and regulatory landscape for crypto. Adds another layer of complexity.
Right. So wrapping up this week, it's just a reminder of how many different things are hitting the crypto space all at once. Politics, tech, regulation, pure hype.
Absolutely. It's incredibly dynamic. All these factors are interwoven, influencing market sentiment and, the direction things are heading.
Which brings us to our final thought for everyone listening. With all this happening, regulation changing, meme coins pumping, tech evolving, what does this sheer pace and complexity tell us about where crypto might be going next? And out of everything we discussed, what's the one development you think deserves a closer watch?
Good questions to ponder.
Indeed. Thanks for diving deep with us today.